You're up.
Hey, I'm moving to Denver in a week. Yeah,
You are what?
moving to
You've
Denver.
got a sense of humor, I like that.
So you are?
No,
You're quitting, you've been treated
That was
horribly.
yeah, I mean, out of
Hostile
here.
work environment, you're moving, you take another
Here.
job.
Like,
So much. for
Denver would be
that.
like,
Lose.
I would never even think about moving to Denver.
What?
Ever. Yeah,
You don't like Denver?
if I were to move somewhere, it's going to be on a beach.
There you go. You know, so you're not moving, you know, I lived in Denver for a year and a half, and it wasn't that bad. It was, I'm gonna use the word vibrant.
Yeah,
It was, there was a lot of stuff to do in Denver,
yeah,
but I wasn't built for it either.
yeah. I like the small town. It's a little more.
Well, that's good. We
Yeah.
were like, God,
Yeah,
we're gonna have, cause we bought the car and everything.
did
No, I'm
buy
just
it?
kidding.
well, so, anyway, I don't know what it's like, okay? But there's a green car up in the sheriff's parking lot that's been there. And Sean said you can have it.
Oh, it's probably a repo, or not a, where they, it was,
But I think it needs to be checked out because Jason said the windows haven't been rolled up in years and.
Oh,
you know,
that's
maybe,
good.
the only thing I would say about the vehicle, that you like the one you looked at, is
Where?
it Dominic's or whatever?
Oh, it's Dimmicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dimmicks, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
But just, you know, has it been gone through? Did he say anything that it was?
Well, the lady told me that it has a newer engine in it. It actually only has 96,000 miles on it. And they've gone through all of it because they're the ones who put in the new engine. The only thing that I noticed when I took it for a test drive is the odometer stopped on me. And so I told them about that and they said they would look into it.
96,000 miles on a new engine?
Yeah,
It's not very new.
must have been
Well,
a new used engine, I don't know.
What kind of car is it?
It's an Expedition.
And, well, also too, Jason put into the surplus for the,
He did, yeah.
you know,
I called him, I think, last week.
You mean Justin or Jason?
Justin.
Jason.
Oh, who's?
This is
He's the
the
sheriff deputy?
sheriff deputy
Oh.
for the for the fleet vehicles
Oh.
for the state.
Mhm.
So he just did that the other day.
Well, what do we think? You wanna look a little more?
It's up to you guys. I'm fine with whatever.
I didn't know anything about the other.
What do you guys think?
What do you want for it?
They want $8,995 for it.
June now. You got
I
a
always
trade
do
in?
that. What?
Take that pickup from Justin and see if he'll take a trade in.
See if you can't make money on it, he'll pay you.
Yeah, they might give me like 500 for it. I mean, it does have low miles, so
Yeah.
you never know.
You didn't see, what year is it?
The one that I'm looking at, 2012.
Assuming that's his blue book. I don't know enough to know if it's a good deal or not,
We'd have
But-
to investigate.
but I do think we wanna get you a vehicle that you can use, that's, you know,
Reliable.
respectable too.
Mhm. Well, then let's just go get a brand new Jeep.
All right.
There you go.
One of those Wagoneers, 125 grand, with
Yeah.
all the electronics and the vibrating seats. Well,
The engine line will still be on though. That's a Jeep thing.
No, it's not.
I used to have a CJ5 when I was in I took it everywhere I took my dirt bike.
Yeah.
Well, we can go talk to Jim and see
Yeah.
what's his lowest bid. Let's see, how much money's on a opioid account?
Well, I'll check, but we're gonna have to fund some of it. I mean, we got money from, about 40 grand from Jody, you know. But that's to pay for
Yeah.
you, so we're gonna have to fund it. We're gonna have to move money in there. But we might have like, don't we think we have about,
I think
Well, that's
it's
what I
like
was
right about
thinking.
8.
yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. I'll check it out, 2873. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll look at it. How's that sound? Maybe next Monday if the weather's not too terrible. Or
Yeah.
sometime next week, we'll look at it. And, it's four-wheel drive, right?
Mhm.
You know, those Expeditions, those were supposed to be, they're not very safe, are they?
I don't know, I had one for years, it was a great, good car.
What's the other one? There's the Expedition and there's the
The
Explorer.
Ford Exploder.
The Explorer was the bigger one, right?
Expedition's the bigger one.
Okay, never mind, cause
Yeah.
that's what my wife got in an accident, we had a Explorer and it was considered, we found out it's considered one of the most unsafe. Frame was really, it was totaled,
Mhm.
so. I bought her a Jeep Wagoneer,
Well.
of course, a lot of money then,
What
but I'm doing pretty good, and,
I'm a Jeep girl through and through.
Really?
well, I think they're good.
You're a Jeep?
Girl, yep.
She's not a Jeep, she's a Jeep girl.
Just to clarify.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
What else you got?
nothing much, really. This week was a little bit slow, but there was a lady that came in that wants help for her son, so I've been looking into that a little bit, and there's a guy at the jail that I've been dealing with quite a bit, so I was just there.
So what prompted this rumor about you?
Yeah,
taking
I
over?
have no clue.
I'm
Like,
gonna check into it.
it
Where did it
blows
come
my
from?
yeah,
mind.
your line is not good.
I know.
Well, he wouldn't reveal his
I shouldn't
source.
even try.
I was certain you were gonna bet money on it, and you were recorded telling that to everybody.
You were.
Like,
I'll have to live with that.
I don't have a clue where this
Yes,
shit
you
came from.
will.
Hmm.
Well, that's just good news. I thought, man, what are we gonna do?
Right, hear all kinds of things.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
Well, see, having heard that rumor and you're telling us it's not true, it's like we got good news.
That's true. That's true.
We call that false good news.
How did things go with the school?
It's been, the actual meeting's on Monday.
To get you into the door.
And I actually talked to Mayfield and he was like, everything looks good, it's going to the board on Monday, and so I was like, okay, cool. So
Okay.
from there, I'm pretty sure it'll pass, I'm not really worried about that, and we can get going on that part,
All right.
yeah.
And as far as this guy, I would just, Ben, since you're here, we'll be happy to honor the lease, but we can't, he's gonna have to take a check.
Yeah,
Because we're not gonna spend $500 so that we can give him,
exactly,
and you just let him know, it's a mistake, we must have thought we were set up to do it. We're set up for that with employees, but
Yeah.
not for vendors.
Yeah.
And vendors is a new module. And, actually the $500 is what we're paying. I found out we're paying Key Bank $500 a year to do direct deposit. I
wow,
mean, not Key Bank, but is it Key?
No, it's
Yeah.
for
No,
security.
For security, yeah, wherever we have our bank account.
mhm,
$500. And Darcy was thinking if we start doing it for vendors, they told her they would have to up.
Mhm.
The module is $300 a year. So we may keep in our mind, if we think there's value to that in the future, we might wanna do that, start making direct deposits to vendors.
mhm.
But right now, I don't think we have
You don't
enough.
wanna hang out with me anymore?
I'm afraid I gotta go, I got caught, guys.
Oh,
All right,
Excuse me.
Okay.
don't say anything stupid.
I'll try not. You never know.
Alright.
yeah, that whole thing has been a mess. It's been,
Yeah.
Does he have your office ready?
it's almost, he said by this weekend he thinks, yeah.
Okay,
But I went in and looked last week, I think, and they had the drywall up and it was painted, and then all they needed to do was he was gonna put a ceiling on that one little room
Yeah.
and then the carpet, so there really wasn't much left to do. But now we're waiting for my desk, which should be
yeah.
here, I think next week, cause he told me a few weeks ago it was gonna be 3 weeks, so 3 weeks said it was getting delivered, 2 weeks said it was gonna be done. So I'm pretty sure that's next week.
All right.
So, what if he says no to taking direct deposit?
Well, then we're
That'd be
gonna have to
foolish
tell
on his
him,
part.
yeah, we'll just say then we can't honor the agreement and
Yeah, well, then we'll keep it.
have at it. And Ben doesn't think it's a material breach, and that if he wants to sue us for breach of contract, that he didn't think it would hold a lot of weight with the judge. You know, even though it is in there, you know, but, hopefully he'll just understand.
Yeah.
And-
Well, it makes sense, like, why would you pay $500 a year to do this for one person?
Right.
Like, if there was more, if you could justify it.
Yeah, that's what Darcy said. If we had a lot of people and we were doing it, and at some point we might want to, but, it's not worth it right now. And hopefully he'll understand and just say, hey, we made a mistake. When we signed that, we didn't know that we weren't set up for that for vendors, because we've been giving employees direct deposit, but it's gonna be an upcharge and the county's not willing to do that. But, you know, we do pay promptly
Yeah, yeah.
and he'll get a check and,
Mhm. His complaint was he banks at Yellowstone Bank, and it's like he lives in the Heights or something, and it's way down on the other side of town.
well, he needs to get a mobile app and do direct deposit.
You can
like I
just
did.
click.
Yeah,
Take a picture of it.
Yeah.
So he did tell you that he had a problem with taking a check.
Mhm.
And tell him to call the commissioners.
Okay.
The commissioners would like to,
Talk to them.
but
I'm just in the middle.
if that's, you know, if he won't do that and he considers us, you know, so I guess we don't have an agreement then.
Mhm.
You know, which would seem, he was got the county that he knows has got the money,
And is going to pay.
yeah. And got a good client, you know, that he knows he's gonna have somebody in there that's gonna be, he's gonna tear the place apart or anything.
Yeah. But if he does breach, or if we do have to breach the contract, then I would just stay downstairs,
Yeah.
which I don't mind, cause I like everybody. It's always nice having people, cookies.
Cookies.
Well, the only thing it wouldn't have your room that
I
you
know.
need.
And you can go into that break
You
room
can
and
go
shut
in
the
the-
door at any
It's
time.
super loud. But, cause I had someone go in there the other day,
Or you couldn't hear him, or,
cause it's just like everything's running, the pop machine, the fridge, the.
Pop
ice
machine.
what,
shouldn't
could
be
you
running,
use the
it's out of
accounting
service.
room? If you needed an office just to come up temporarily, we've got this office right up here if you just needed to have a tele thing, or maybe, you know, but eventually we're gonna have somebody in that office.
Yeah,
I'd really be surprised if he,
yeah,
you know,
it would be dumb on his part.
yeah.
So, that's about it. Nothing
Okay,
exciting.
so you think you'll be able, did you need to take any training or anything to go into the school? I can't remember.
No, I already have it all.
Okay,
I have the hippie training, they have a background check on me if they need it, cause when you start your internship, you have to do the background check, then they send it to the school, and like, they have everything on me.
okay.
have you been able to get contact with Amber?
I haven't lately. I did ask, so Thursday we all talked, and they said, reach out to Christy if you need anything. Friday, I reached out to Christy because there's this sheet that like tells you how to put the notes in and stuff. I haven't heard from her.
Really?
Like, okay. Luckily Kevin sent it to me because I ended up asking him too, but it's just like, I'm told to reach out to you, but you're not
Yeah.
So at this point, it's like I just do it on my own. I don't worry about it.
There you go.
I mean, Google does know everything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Smart person, old Google.
Yep.
You gotta be careful, it's got political bias.
Very much so. But when you like are doing school and you ask those school questions. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm, trying to figure out how much money we got in that account.
Just curious.
2270.
Not many big checks going there, but it adds up eventually.
We got $3,166.
That's all?
That's
I
all.
thought
All
there was
of
more
deeper
than that.
into it, that
We've
kinda
been-
feels like it might be
Yeah.
about, right, that's why your 882 is a lot.
Yeah, well, that goes to the county.
Well, that's what we've been dumping all this, we should have more than that, I must be looking at the wrong account, because
I don't know.
we should have the money from Jody Elise Foundation in there.
No, not the
No, it's in a
opioid,
different,
not an
for her,
opioid.
for her benefit, it's in
This is
another
just the
account.
opioid money.
Oh, what's your account? What do you normally charge? Do you know what your account is? Is it called Community Healthcare Worker?
I don't know.
I think the numbers are 2274.
2274, that sounds right. Well, it jumps to 2290. I'll look into that, but that should have been. I am not seeing anything.
Well, we can find the money somewhere, but I just thought that'd be a heavy place to put the opioid money.
Well, it is, and honestly, it is a good use of it. I think it's a justifiable use of it.
Yeah, still have to make a grant.
All right, well. That's got me really bugged now.
I just saw it, I was looking at I went into reports, and then I went to budget versus actual,
Right?
and then just all of them, and I previewed all of them, and it was like 81 pages.
I know, and you should be able to grab them when you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think Chris opened an account just for you.
Mhm.
And we'll find it, figure out what you got. And I'm really concerned that the money that the Jody Elise Foundation got put there, it's wherever your time's being charged to,
Mhm.
and so we will see.
Mhm. Okay.
Cause that's where we'd probably wanna move the money to if we bought the car, and then the expense would go against the car,
Mhm.
and then that way we can track it.
I'm ready for nap.
Me too.
You always take naps in your chair.
Yeah,
He takes naps whenever I start talking.
it's a gift.
It's a gift.
It is a
Protection.
gift. It is a gift.
But you wish
I don't know how
you
you guys can take naps during the day.
Yeah,
I can't.
can't, huh?
I stay up to midnight. I get up at 8 o'clock, stay up to midnight, and take a nap. If I take a nap, I'm sick.
I get my best naps when I'm driving.
You know, when you listen to him talk and all of his stories, there's one thing that starts to register in your mind. It's like, why am I riding in the backseat of this vehicle? It's just a matter of time before.
You feel the same way?
It's just a matter of time before something bad's gonna happen.
That's why I sit up in the front, and I'm always sitting there, God damn, I'm about ready to grab that steering wheel.
All right, my question is, why are you two letting him drive?
Yeah, why? I need to
It's his
practice.
pickup, this is Montana.
I need to practice.
Well, you know, that's a good question, because I'm lazy.
Huh?
I'll take my chances, I guess. All right, I found it. It's 2272. Catalyst for Change.
I was close.
All right. Okay, so we have an appropriation. So now let me do a cash report on that.
I'm gonna show Mike something. You want-
You've
want
got,
something real
in
fast?
that Catalyst for Change, we've got 14 grand left.
14?
It's not
Yeah.
a lot.
but I think it's because it's solely been primarily charging for your labor. So we got the deposit, but that's where we need the money, move the money to. Doesn't mean we need to, doesn't mean we can't do it, but, yeah. Do you think we wanna zero out our opioid money and take that $3,000 and move it? I don't see any problem with that, as we get
Well,
more
it
money in the opioid, it'll go in there.
There isn't much money to do.
Wait a minute. It says the opioid settlement has $14,000.
That's not what I
920.
did.
14,920.
It's been going on for like 3 years, and
I didn't know if we used some of it.
I don't remember.
Well, there's your answer. There's your vehicle funding.
Oh, write me a check.
Better go find a more expensive one.
I know.
The only thing I kind of think we wanna be satisfied on is that it's a fair price for Blue Book, which it probably is,
Mhm.
and then it's mechanically sound.
Mhm. Yeah.
But do they have a reputation then for
Oh, yeah.
selling good vehicles, or?
Yeah, he's got a good reputation.
Okay. All
I
right.
wonder if they do like a 6-month maintenance or something if something happens to it, or.
Or if there's any kind of warranty on it, if
Yeah.
they warranty it for a year or something. You know, it'd be interesting to know what the hell they've done to it and why they, you know. Cause that's really all I care, we just don't wanna buy a lemon, I guess.
Yeah.
I bet it wouldn't have a warranty, I'd almost, it's,
Well, some of these used cars do, but they're,
I'm always nervous of used cars.
we'll do a Carfax, get the VIN number, and
Do Carfax.
we'll find out it was purchased from the reservation and had been rolled twice or something. Okay,
Okay.
well, I know we got money.
Okay. So is my budget 14,000? I mean, I can continue shopping.
No, I'll tell you what your budget, no,
She's quick study, isn't she?
that's why. This kid's gonna go somewhere,
Exactly.
sharp gumption.
Hmm.
All right,
Okay, drive safe, you guys.
all right,
Thanks for
thanks,
coming
thanks
in.
for not taking that job in Denver or whatever.
Full blow through.
Cheryl told me that, but I wonder where she got it. It don't matter. I messed up.
Warranty
Spread
was
it
in
out.
yours, the counties have changed.
Well, Mike was a moron in that.
So I saw 559 in opioid.
Well, look at this. Okay, let me get back in there.
Catalyst for Change had 14.
Yeah, that's it, Catalyst for Change, that's what I was talking about.
Wasn't that her pay?
Well, that was from the Jody Dahl, yeah. But that's cash,
Well, what she get paid out of
no, you're absolutely right. They're gonna, all of that and some's gonna be spent paying the balance of the year out for Kelly. We don't have any fund other than opioid, which is about $3,200.
that? I saw 59.
59?
For the opioid settlement was 59.
Cash?
Oh, I don't know if it was cash, it just said opioid settlement.
Okay, I'll look at it. So I don't think, guys, what do you think? Is there any reason to stick around?
No,
Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion we adjourn early.
For,
Due to the weather.
due to the weather.
Due to weather, due to inclement weather, we're gonna skip the 3 o'clock.
I'll second
All
that.
right, Mike's looking like he wants to see.
Well, I was
those.
thinking maybe we should stay till 2, but I don't know if we're gonna, if there's anything,
What, you think Ron's gonna come in?
he ain't shit no way gonna come in. He's gonna have to come in here there
Eventually.
shortly because we haven't seen him in a while. There's some things happening here.
All right, so we got a second.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he did, he
Yeah, I
said.
did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He actually said S something, yeah. for the record. So, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. We are adjourned due to weather.